that chair and keep it here. Bring that chair and keep it here. I want enough light.
Your chair is giving light.
He said I want enough light from the bulb. You put it very hard.
Eh?
Yes.
Did you pass?
Good evening, Blandine. Immediately you enter the class, please try to leave a comment so that I see who is coming in. Good evening, Blandine. How was your day? If you're entering the class, please always leave a comment to indicate I know that Blandine is in class. Sister Veronica is in class. That is Cynthia. Because she decided to put her name to be Sister Veronica. Please, as you're coming into class, leave your names. Make a comment so that I see your names coming up. If you are not having a name on your email, please write your name, because I know some people, there are always people that don't know anything about YouTube or about creating a company account. And there should be no noise in this house.
Mugudi! Yadua!
Did I tell you that I don't want any noise? Yes, Clothidia. Clothidia is in class. We have 3 persons. Immediately we get to the 10th person, we are going to start the live, whether or not everyone is in. We have 5 people in class. Please, as you're entering, indicate with your name so I know who is in class, please. Chica, I've seen that Chica is in class. Emily, we have 10 people we are starting. Because the class was supposed to start by 7. Come on, pass and close those blinds correctly. Give me my book. The class was supposed to start at 7. The class coordinator indicated that he's having problems with network, so he could not start the class on time. And now that we are here, I'm expecting us to start immediately. I want to put it in there. It's not working.
You've gone and get work that I've not finished making the bills.
Yeah, mad. Go and get over here. I'm not making this video. The people entering the class and leaving at the same time. I'm having Killian is in class. Good evening, Madam Chica. Yes, good evening, Chica. Please. We're having 6 people. We need 10 people to start this class. So go back to the group and tell the people to enter the class. Nobody should disturb me this evening.
I feel like
What happened?
it's making nah. You have seen it. It's beginning to look interesting. I mean,
You know it.
chief. Yeah, chaka black leg. Whoa.
These can go. I never see you.
Now walk us down.
Yeah, come.
The phone is hot.
Please, if you're in class, indicate. Please, let's start. Oh, madam, I want to cook. Oh. You want to cook, eh? So you wanted to cook only now. When is the class supposed to end? I'm equally cooking. So don't feel like you're the only person. Let's start the class. If you are getting me, please indicate that you are getting me.
People say if you are not getting me.
If the person is not getting me, how will the person indicate? Hold it correctly. Only as I keep it like that.
Let me keep it there.
Big boss.
Do not write me privately. You are distracting the class. Right here, I'm seeing everybody's message. Good evening, madam. That is Alphonse. Good evening, Alphonse. We are getting you, madam.
Thank
Okay.
you.
You're welcome. Sources of mass destruction. Okay. Now we'll get it. My phone is indicating that I'm having high temperature. I need to reduce the lightning. Okay.
Yeah, we just
I don't know how, but I prepared this one here the other day. Why am I not seeing it? Well, it was not in this book. It was in this book. All right, please. We are starting. Those that will be coming in will meet us wherever they meet us. That's good for them. I will be going back to the structural questions because I did a little bit of modification on them before sending to the school, because of the fact that I think many of you have no idea on what you are going to face in your exams. Are you getting me? Chika, are you still getting me? Please be indicating on the comment section that you're getting. We have question number 1. I will not go to question number 1. I will just continue. What is the most common type of malnutrition in the world? Answers, please. Answers. What is the most common type of malnutrition in the world?
please answer.
What is the most common type of malnutrition in the world? Alphonse Kwashako. No. You are not completely wrong, but that's not what I'm looking for. What is Kwashako? Kwashako is what type of malnutrition? We have protein malnutrition, we have carbohydrate, we have lipid malnutrition, as well as we have minerals. So I want you to give me the type. That is the main type of malnutrition, not the subheadings. Protein, energy, malnutrition. Correct. The common or the most common type of malnutrition in the world is protein, energy, malnutrition. Thank you very much, Alphonse. I get your answer. We equally have Diane. Diane has given the right answer, protein, energy, malnutrition. Clotilda is correct. It is not protein malnutrition. It is protein, energy, malnutrition. Because we are talking about Kwashako as well as marasmus. For Kwashako, we'll be looking at protein malnutrition. And for marasmus, we'll be looking protein, carbohydrate, and lipid malnutrition. So it is protein, energy, malnutrition, which is the most common type of malnutrition we have in the world today. Is that understood? Is that understood? Can I go ahead? Is there anyone that has a question about that? We only finish one question at a time, and we don't come back to it.
Answer.
Yes, madam. All right. Deborah says yes, it's understood. Is that understood? Do we understand perfectly well what protein malnutrition or the most common type of malnutrition we have? Okay. Clotilda, I see your answers.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you very much. Chika, I've seen your answer. Brian, yes, madam. Okay. So immediately I see 5 answers. That means there are people coming online. You can respond. Joy, stop playing behind me. I will soon send you to the room. All right, we have the next question. What is the deficiency disease caused by a lack of vitamin K called? What is the deficiency disease caused by a lack of vitamin A called? I'll beat you. Leave what you're doing. And I will send you to the room. Answers. I'm waiting for answers. Lukon, give me an answer, please. Bernard. Maranchika, answer the question. Alphonse, are you in class? Please keep indicating to the others to join the class. We are having 8 people in class right now. Can I repeat the question, Bernard? Okay, the question is this. Night blindness. No, let me take the question again. They said, what is the deficiency disease caused by a lack of vitamin C? The deficiency disease caused by a lack of vitamin C. Not A, Alphonse. Oh, all right. I said A before, I guess, because Alphonse is talking about blindness and Chika is talking about blindness. Correct. Curvy. The deficiency that is as a result of a lack of vitamin C is curvy. Is that understood? Alphonse, your answer is correct. Please, madam, what is curvy? Disease condition that results as a lack of vitamin C. So now, from now to Wednesday, you can go to your Google now and ask, I'll see the conditions or see a physical picture of somebody that is suffering from curvy. Please, Alphonse, help me and send a physical picture, upload a physical picture of somebody that is suffering from curvy for your team, for your classmates. Or just explain briefly below, because I don't know if they are getting me or they are not. Now, please, class, let me explain something. What is the deficiency of somebody that is suffering from a lack of iron called? No, Brian. What is the deficiency of somebody that is suffering from lack of iron called? Gustav, are you in class? What is the deficiency of somebody suffering from lack of iron called? Are you guys getting me? I'm not getting any reaction from anyone. I don't know if you're getting me or not. Anemia. Thank you very much, Alphonse. So if I ask you again, what is anemia? What will you tell me?
They said, oh, shit.
Stop shaking. Clotilda, you are correct. Anemia. Now, if I return the question and ask you, what is anemia? What would you tell me?
No more sleeping that long shit.
Go and sleep in the room. I will give you the kind of slap that you will not be able to remember. What is anemia? Clotilda, what is anemia? Oh my goodness. Anemia is an increase of red blood cells in the body. Okay, I just collapse. Somebody says anemia is an increase of red blood cells in the body. You better retract that this in very fast. Now give me, Bernard, what is anemia? Cynthia, why are you laughing? I'm asking a question, you are not responding, but you are laughing. Bernard, what is anemia? Alphonse, a deficiency of red blood cells or hemoglobin is called anemia, or a deficiency or a lack of iron in the blood cells. Bernard has forgotten. You cannot forget anemia. It's just like you cannot forget what is malaria or what causes malaria. We just indicated here that I asked what is the disease condition that results as a lack of iron in the blood, and you said anemia. And I came back to ask you, what is anemia? I am asking this question with pertain to the people that ask me what is scurvy. Now, I already said that. What is the deficiency of vitamin C called? You said scurvy, which was given by Alphonse. And then you asked me what is scurvy. That is why I want to contradict you by asking about anemia. Because if you ask me the same thing, that is what I'm going to tell you. It is a deficiency of vitamin C. It is low HB level. That is correct. Martida, anemia is a condition in which blood does not have enough healthy red blood cells. Correct. It is just a lack of red blood cells. It is still correct. Whether you say it's a lack of red blood cells, whether you say it's a lack of enough healthy red blood cells in the system, that is correct. They are all correct. Okay. Bernard, do you know what anemia is now? Because you said you've forgotten. I hope you have remembered. Natalie, welcome to class. I've seen that you have added in class. You're welcome. All right, let's go to the next question. Is there any other question with that? Any worries? No. Yes, okay. That is good, Bernard. Mara, you have not understood my question. What is your question? I've not seen the question. What is your question? Cynthia, I'm still waiting on that question that you said I have not understood. Oh, you were asking a question. Is anemia just lack of red blood cells? Anything that relates to you lacking red blood cells, lacking anemia, lacking hemoglobin, or lacking iron in your red blood cells will lead you to having anemia. So yes, if you have an accident and you lost a lot of blood, when you go to the hospital, they will tell you you lack blood, and that is anemia. If you're having an iron deficiency anemia, you are equally still having anemia. So there are different types of anemia which comes as a result of different causes. Now the different causes will have the different names attached to them. It is an iron deficiency anemia. It is a hemorrhage which is as a result of bleeding, active bleeding. It is a vitamin B12 or vitamin B12, a lack of anemia. It depends on which anemia, or it depends on what it is the cause of the anemia that will not give you that specific name. If not, anemia is a lack of red blood cells or hemoglobin, or the lack of iron in blood, or lack of healthy red blood cells. Because when we are talking of somebody suffering from sickle cell, the individual is having red blood cells, but the red blood cells are unhealthy. Is that understood? Cynthia, is that understood? Cynthia, I'm waiting for you. Is that understood? Who are you calling, sir? Cynthia. We'll go to the next question. All right, we'll go to the next question. We are having, what is the name of the condition characterized by an enlarged liver due to fat accumulation? So when there's a lot of fatty accumulation in the liver, what do we call that? What is the disease condition called? What is the disease condition that is characterized by an enlarged liver due to fat accumulation? What is the disease condition that is characterized by the accumulation of fat accumulation? That is characterized by the enlargement of fat accumulation. Please, madam, come again. Did you get the question? Pneumonia. I did not talk about the lungs. I said a disease condition that characterized by an enlarged liver due to fat accumulation, not obesity. I am talking only about the liver. What is the disease called? Fatty liver. You are close. Think again, Chika, you are close. Obesity. No, Chika is having the right answer. That is why I asked her to finish. I am not talking about general accumulation of fat in the body. I am simply stating on the disease condition that is characterized by an enlarged liver due to the accumulation of fat. Correct. Fatty liver disease. So when the liver is enlarged simply because of large accumulation of fat around the liver, it is known as fatty liver. Check the pot outside and make sure that there's enough water inside it. Not enough water, it should not be too much. You turn it and try to see if you can pick it up. Go first and check. Is that understood? Chika had the right answer, as well as Cynthia is having the right answer. Bryant is having the right answer. The water is finished. Hepatic obesity in the liver. No, my dear.
Okay.
Is that understood? The accumulation of fat around the liver that causes it to enlarge is known as fatty liver disease. Is that understood? Alphonse, are you in class? You said hepatic obesity in the liver. No, I'm saying that your answer is wrong. The answer is fatty liver disease. Okay. Natalie says it's okay. It's okay. You don't need to hold it. Deborah says it's okay. She understood. Chika is okay with that, as well as Cynthia. Is there any other person that is having a problem with this? You stirred it. You stirred the pot very well. Take the spoon and stir the pot very well. And then carry it and try to peel if it will peel. If the corn will peel. On the light outside. Victoria said it's okay. All right, so we have more than 5 people who has confirmed that it is okay. So let's go to the next. Welcome, bonsoir. You are always entering the class and start speaking French when they are speaking English. You know how to stress somebody. That Madame, bonsoir. Okay. Bonsoir, Monsieur Thomas. Oh. Please, students, just go to Mr. Thomas' comment section and say that good evening, sir. It's my colleague at work. Monsieur Thomas, bonsoir. Je suis contente de te trouver aujourd'hui. Tu vas apprendre l'anglais, non? All right, let's go to the next question. What is the most common type of food poisoning? Class, what is the most common type of food poisoning? Oh, not the most common type, but the most common cause. Why are you laughing, Chika? What is the most common cause of food poisoning? Please go and greet my colleague. My colleague is in class. Monsieur Thomas, bienvenue. Assis-toi sur le comment section. Alphonse, why are you saying that I'm not a doctor? Okay, you are not d'accord. What is it that you are not d'accord with? Alphonse, please come and explain yourself. What is happening? Alphonse, I'm with you. Please, can you come online? What are you not okay with? Off the light in the kitchen. Thank you. Oh, that's so nice. Escherichia coli. What is Escherichia coli? Chica.
When?
Alphonse, why are you laughing? I am asking you to come and explain why you're not understanding. You're laughing. What is the most common type of food poisoning? Bacteria infection. You are correct. I'm sorry, the network is disturbing. I guess it's not just in my house. We are having, Cynthia says bacteria infection. That is the correct answer. The highest or the most, and we equally have Diane, correct? What about hepatitis? Hepatitis is the inflammation of the liver, which might be caused by a bacteria or a virus. Is that understood? Hepatitis is the inflammation of the liver that can be caused by a bacteria infection or a viral infection. And that is why they tell you hepatitis B, hepatitis C, hepatitis A is transmittable. It can be sexually transmitted because if it is a viral infection, only contact or sharing clothing with the individual that is suffering from a hepatitis, you are capable of contracting it. If it is a bacteria infection, you might not contract it as much as a viral infection or a viral cause for hepatitis. But yeah, I'm not talking about bacteria and I'm not talking about a virus. I'm talking about the accumulation of fat around the liver that causes it to enlarge. It is called a fatty liver disease. Is that understood? Junior Pride, is that understood? A stomach flu. Who has ever heard of, I've never heard of the word stomach flu before. Your stomach has a flu, eh? Okay. I don't know, mommy. All right. Deborah says it's understood. Junior Pride. Why are you laughing? Because I said a stomach that has a flu.
No, I'm going to sleep now. On the bed.
Go and sleep. A norovirus. Brian, which question are you answering with that kind of terms like that? Why are you people laughing? This class, you people are not serious at all with your lives. Small thing that I said, you people have been laughing since 5 hours. All right, let's go to the next question, which reads, what is the most common cause of food poisoning? They are still laughing. What is the most common cause of food poisoning? I'm having Cynthia says bacterial infection. Some other person says bacterial infection. I think that is what Brian is indicating as a neurovirus. Brian, what is a neurovirus? Please go back to class, go back to the group and ask the people that are inside the group there to leave the group and come to class. I have not seen Gustav in this class. Even though he has indicated that he's in class, I have not seen him in this class. What is salmonella? Is it a bacterial infection, or is it a viral infection, or is it a fungal infection? Did you guys get me when I said the answer was bacterial infection? Bacterial infection is the most common type of food poisoning that we have. Chika, you're correct. The answer is bacteria infection. Salmonella is a bacteria infection. They are only minute, or they are only small conditions that we have as a result of a viral infection, which is cholera, something like cholera. It comes once in a long time. All right? Something like cholera, which is a viral infection, comes once in a long time. But most often, what we are having is bacterial infection. Whether it's typhoid, whether it's intestinal gastroenteritis, whether which of them, salmonella or Escherichia coli, whatever you want to call it, they are all under bacterial infection. Is that understood? Bryant, do you understand? Yes, madam. Deborah says it's understood. Bryant, Bernard, you guys should stop laughing and answer me. Before the network disturbed, there were about 15 people in class. And after the network, we are having 7. The others went to cook beans. I told people to stop frying eggs in boys' houses now. All the boys, come there and stop deceiving people's children. All right, we already have 5. Yes, madam, it's okay. Yes, they are frying eggs. Alphonse, allow somebody's child to go home. Come to class and study. All right, so let's go to the next question. Did you put water in that thing?
Yes,
Check the fire. If the fire is still catching, if they say not charcoal in the fire. What is the name of the condition characterized by an enlarged liver. Sorry, please. What is the name of the condition characterized by inflammation of the stomach lining? Is it small? Yes. Carry the pot down and add the charcoal. Be careful. What is the condition characterized by the inflammation of the stomach lining? Is the question understood? Gastritis. Alphonse says gastritis. Who has something different to say? Is the question understood? Is there anyone who did not get what I said? Gastritis, Nathalie. Yes. Any other answer? Gastritis. Oh, gastroenteritis by Chika. All right, we have 2 gastritis and we have 1 gastroenteritis. Are those the only 3 students in class? Because I guess gastritis, she was, Cynthia was out of class. She's just entering now. Cynthia says that gastronomy. Cynthia, are you conducting a surgical procedure or is just this small enlargement of the stomach lining that you gave me all those terms? Deborah says gastroenteritis. Brian says gastritis. So we have 3 right answers. Alphonse, Nathalie, and Brian, the answer is gastritis. Number 4. Kelly, you are just entering class. Where were you? Welcome to class, Kelly. So we have 4 answers. The answer is gastritis. Gastritis is a condition that is characterized by the enlargement of the stomach lining due to the corrosiveness by H. pylori. Gastritis, okay. Gastritis, madam, it was a mistake. All right, Cynthia. So Cynthia is correct. The answer is gastritis. Is that understood? Now, the difference between gastritis and gastroenteritis is that gastroenteritis is the condition that associates with diarrhea. Chika, is that understood? When somebody is suffering from gastroenteritis, the individual might have fever, severe abdominal pains, and diarrhea. Correct. So that is the situation where you call gastroenteritis. The gastroenteritis can equally be associated with vomiting, nausea, and vomiting. Please, madam, repeat the question. I was offline due to poor connection. All right, my dear. The question I asked is, what is the name of the medical condition that is characterized by the inflammation of the stomach lining? Bernard, what is the answer? Bernard, I'm waiting for your answer. Gastritis, correct. So let's go ahead. Is there any other thing somebody wanted me to explain? Because I guess there were only 2 answers. One person gave gastritis, the other people gave gastritis, and some said gastroenteritis. I have explained what. We have Deborah. Deborah says it's understood. Who else? Any question? Any worries about that question? Okay, no worries. Understood, madam. All right. Okay, so more match fire. Ahead. What is the most common type of cancer of the digestive tract? The most common type of cancer that affects the digestive tract. What is the name given to the most common type of cancer that affects the digestive tract? If you're finished, write it down. We have Chika colon cancer by Cynthia. Esophageal cancer by Brian. Any other answer? We have 2 colon cancers and then 1 esophageal cancer. Class, be active please. Colon cancer by Deborah. Yes, we have 3 colon cancers. There are 11 individuals in class. I have 4 answers yet. Please, any other person has another name to give? What is the name of the most common type of digestive cancer? We are having Lukong says esophageal cancer. All right. The people that says colon cancer, they are not completely wrong, but they are not right either. The most common type of cancer that we have as for the digestive tract is, Brian says, gastric cancer or colorectal cancer. Yes, not gastric cancer, but colorectal cancer is correct. Brian has given us one answer that is correct. The other one is not. Pancreatic cancer, no. Esophageal cancer, no. The most common type of digestive cancer is the colorectal cancer. The most type of cancer you see people that are having, they will tell you that is a colorectal cancer. The anus and the colon has been removed because they don't want it to spread, and the people are not carrying the, what do they call it? They will create an opening on the side of the stomach and then put a bag there for them to collect stool. And they will tell you they were suffering from colorectal cancer, and the anus and the section from the colon right down has been removed. That is the most common type of cancer. Is that understood, Bryant? Clotilda, is that understood? Deborah, did you get the answer? All right. Chika says it's okay. Natalie says yes, madam, is okay. Deborah says it's okay. All right. That is confirmed. So let's go to the next question. Any question? What is the name of the condition characterized by difficulties in swallowing? To those that eat too much. Come and answer the question. You should know that kind of answer. It's still open. Okay. What is the name given to Brian says dysphagia. Victory is just joining the class, I guess. Victory says dysphagia. Any other answer? We have 2 answers. Any other person? There are 10 people. Answer the question. Dysphagia. Yes, Natalie says dysphagia. Sister Cynthia is saying dysphagia. All right, confirm. Thank you so very much. That is so beautiful. The answer is dysphagia. So you guys don't really need the revision class, because I guess I would have had at least one person who will give me a right answer. So dysphagia is the right answer. It's a condition that characterized with difficulties in swallowing. What is the most common type of pancreatitis? What is the most common cause of pancreatitis? What is the most common cause of pancreatitis? That beans, put water inside, and the beans is also added. Peptic ulcer. No, you are not understood my. I asked, what is the, don't make any noise. I asked, what is the most common type? What is the most common cause for pancreatitis? Somebody says gallstones. What is the relationship of gallstones that is inside the gallbladder and then the pancreas? Heavy alcohol consumption. What is the function of Please, I asked Junior Pride, I asked you a question you have not answered. What is the relationship? I need you to.
This one's okay to select.
You are just giving me a lot of work, because tomorrow I will still have to start from square one. No, reduce the beans, you put too much. I will still have to start from square one selecting that beans. Let me see. Come.
It's too much. They can boil rice now.
No, reduce it. It's too much. Let me see. Okay. I know. I am asking that you people should defend your answer. Junior Pride, come here. It's not peptic ulcer, Alphonse. Junior Pride, you are the first person to come and give this answer. Come and and defend your answer. Junior Pride is gone. No, Alphonse, I'm accepting the answer for gallstones, but I need somebody that has given that answer to defend the answer. Junior Pride. Junior Pride, why would gallstones that is closer to the liver be a cause for pancreatitis? I need you to explain how it comes about. Okay. Your gallstones does not empty correctly if your gallbladder does not empty completely. Junior Pride, what are you saying? Your gallbladder does not empty correctly if your galls... All right, I'll take that. Victory says gallstones. When the gallstones block the passage of pancreatic juices, it causes the pancreas to inflame. Thank you. Thank you, Victory. Well, where's my answer paper? You should bring me this in my bag. Let me give Victory 1 mark. Victory, I'm owing you 1 mark. Is that okay? Is the explanation understood? Because people keep saying gallstones, but nobody is telling me why. How the gallstones that are supposed to be in the gallbladder are affecting the pancreas. Hot though. You never see nothing. It hot. Go burn your house. Now you want to know what the water house. Alright, Junior Pride. So you have seen. The gallstones will come and block the passageway for the secretions of pancreatic juices, which is going to cause it to accumulate and hence causing pancreatitis. Pancreatitis. Is that understood? Yes, madam. Thank you so very much. You're welcome. Brian says the pancreatic arsenic cells are thought to sustain damage from free radicals and other toxic byproducts of alcoholic metabolism. Enzymes that are normally released into the digestive tract and activate. I don't understand what you're saying, Brian. Cynthia, who gave you mark? Cynthia, who gave you a mark that you're thanking me for? Or are you living now with Victory? Are you frying egg in Victory's house? Brian says when they enter the small intestines, can become active in the pancreas, and as a result, the pancreas begins to digest itself. The damaged pancreatic tissue promotes inflammation, which leads to further See, Gustav, don't try me. You are just coming into class. You indicated 5 minutes ago. Whether we have been here for more than 20 minutes. You indicated that you were in class, but you are not in class. You're just coming. So keep quiet. Yes, now they asked marks for all sides. Why should they not be? This is an effective class. It's as much as we're in class. For the fact that it's online does not change anything. We are in class and it's a communication process which is being understood, which is the purpose of communication in the first place. Now, Bryant, I can take your answer. Bryant, I can take your answer for the fact that too much consumption of alcohol will increase the workload of the pancreas, which might further inflame if after the person has been overworked or if the pancreas has been overworked. I don't know why there's a naked man walking behind my screen. But I will beat you. Why do you not wear a dress? You want to come and distract my girls in class. You're just 14 years. Please, girls, close your eyes. All right, Brian. I'm trying to understand your question. It's not completely right. It's not completely wrong. But that was not the aspect where I was going to. All right, let's go ahead. If that question is understood. What is the name of the condition characterized by the inflammation of the small intestines? Who wants to come and marry my daughter? Chica, why are you closing your eyes? What were you looking at? Oh, all right, yes. Close your eyes. You're a good girl. You're a good girl. Very good girl. Don't distract yourself. Deborah, who wants to come and marry my daughter? You guys are really agents of mass destruction. Cynthia, you're hearing with your eyes. You know you're a thief. She says, Junior Price's enteritis. I ask the question again. What is the name of the condition characterized by inflammation of the small intestines? Junior Price says enteritis. Brian says enteritis. Yes. Let the answers keep rolling. There are 12 persons in class and I have 2 answers. There are 13. There's another mass destruction that just entered the class. Enteritis, Deborah, there are 3 people that have answered the question. Enteritis, Clotilda. Chica says enteritis. Next question, madam. Data or chai, ma. All right, that is beautiful. The answer is enteritis. I'm happy. All right, let's go to our last question for structurers. What is the most common type of liver disease worldwide? What is the most common type of liver disease worldwide? All your answers are correct. Let's go to the next one. Hepatitis. Alphonse, correct. Please, send in your answers. Alphonse have said hepatitis. Hepatitis. Sheila is in class. Sheila, welcome to class. Clotilda, hepatitis. Number 4, and we go to the next question. Correct. We already have 4 individuals and everyone says hepatitis. The answer is correct. So now we are going to case study. I am begging all the demons of that class not to stop you from being in the class when there's case study. Because I want you to know that a wrong diagnosis, Gustav, come to class. I want you to know that a wrong diagnosis will lead you to having 0 on 30. Cirrhosis, no, Brian, is hepatitis. That is the most and the common type of liver disease worldwide. Crohn's disease. No victory. I said the answer is hepatitis. Brian, is that understood? Madam, what about I already asked you to put in your data. Okay. So now we are going to the next question. It is a little bit long, so be attentive. A 20-year-old lady came to the hospital with the following signs and symptoms. BP of 66 on 34, fasting blood sugar of 55 grams per deciliters, a distorted body image. During systemic questioning, she said she has intense fear of gaining weight. Do you understand the question? I said a 20-year-old lady came to the hospital with the following vital signs. The BP was 66 on 34, fasting blood sugar of 55 grams per deciliters, a distorted body image. And during systemic questioning, she told you that she has fear of gaining weight. Question number 1. What is the name of the disease condition that patient is suffering from? Diabetes. Brian, you just failed 30 questions. Clotilda, obesity, you just failed 30 questions. Victory says anorexia nervosa. Chika says anorexia nervosa. Chika, Victory, why is your answer anorexia nervosa? Chika, please give me reasons for your answer. Anorexia nervosa. We have 4 more individuals. Please defend your answer. Anorexia nervosa, it is characterized by fear of gaining weight. Thank you so very much, Victory. The individual has a great fear of gaining weight. All right, Gustav, I'm seeing you. I see that you're having network to comment. Anorexia nervosa is characterized by fear of gaining weight. So the individual decides to go on fasting without prayers. Is that understood? So the condition that this person is suffering from is a malnutrition an eating disorder, and that eating disorder is anorexia nervosa, because the cardinal symptom that the person has indicated is they have fear of gaining weight. Now, question number 2. What are some of the physical and the psychological changes of anorexia nervosa? We are on question number 2. I'm not seeing reactions. What are some of the physical and the psychological changes of somebody suffering from anorexia nervosa? Of weight, correct? Any other physical change? Loss of weight for physical changes by Cynthia, correct? Loss of weight, Diane. Victory. Psychological, he says low self-esteem, correct. For psychological changes or symptom, the individual will suffer from low self-esteem. They always feel like they are not good enough. They feel like they are too fat. They feel like people are not loving them because of a problem that they have. Clotilda, loss of weight for physical, correct? Yes, give any other. Fatigue, the individual is tired. The individual is tired, weak, simply because they don't eat correctly. They have no energy in them to carry out the remaining of the activities. Tiny extremities. Yes, they will have long necks like that of a giraffe, with toes that are like that of a penguin. Anxiety, yes. For psychological changes, the individual will always have anxiety, fear of the unknown. When they greet somebody, they are like, will the person like me or not? When they see somebody, the people think that they are too fat. When they meet people laughing, they say the people are laughing at them. It is always about them in this world. The individual is having anxiety. Yes, any other? All right, we'll go ahead. Is that understood? Yes, madam. Okay. There are 10 people in class plus Gustav, who I'm not seeing because he's sending messages and I can see them up. Cracked lips. You should be telling me about dehydration, not telling me about cracked lips. Cracked lips comes as a result of dehydration. You did not answer. I've answered. Must you answer? Correct. Dehydration. The individual will be very, very dehydrated. Okay. Let's go to the next question. What is bulimia nervosa, or how is bulimia nervosa different from anorexia and or limbo eating disorder? What is bulimia nervosa? Even the mosquitoes in my house are attending classes. They are equally in class. Lack of nutrients. I don't understand when you say lack of nutrients. Which answer are you still? Which question are you guys answering? We have moved to the next question now. What is bulimia nervosa? Or how is bulimia nervosa different from anorexia nervosa and different from what do they call it? Limbo eating disorder. Gustav, answer the question. What is bulimia nervosa? I'll read up if you send your answer. What is bulimia nervosa? There are 10 people in class and nobody is responding to me. Bulimia nervosa is an eating disorder characterized by food in the large... Bulimia nervosa is an eating disorder characterized by eating food in large amounts followed by purging, either by vomiting, intense exercise, or using laxative. Brian says bulimia nervosa is eating and vomiting the food. Bulimia nervosa by Diane. Diane says eating and vomiting the food. Brian says bulimia nervosa is eating in large amounts of food and getting rid of it. Gustav says, oh God. Gustav says extreme. Gustav says that anorexia. Where is it, Gustav? I'm not seeing. With bulimia nervosa, the individual eats but later purge. Bulimia nervosa, an individual eats large but later vomits everything. While anorexia nervosa, an individual does not eat. Yes. Gustav, you are correct. Who else is defining? Chika says bulimia nervosa is an eating disorder where an individual eats a lot, and later uses laxatives or throw up afterward for the fear of gaining weight. I beg, always finish your definition. You can see that Chika is the only one that has defined it to the end. They eat and then later on they go and use laxative or the vomit for the fear of gaining weight. The differences is for anorexia, the individual does not eat at all because they are afraid of gaining weight. But for bulimia, the individual eats much and then use laxative or vomit so that they don't get that weight in. They like to eat, but they don't like to keep the content. Bulimia nervosa is eating in large amount and later vomiting. Yes, Deborah, all the definition is correct, but I always like you to finish your definition. The only person who did finished is Chika. All right, let me see where I can put my uncle. Pouch. Is that the other disorder is UNLIMBOTE. Is somebody spelling the person's spell? UNLIMBOTE. Are we in class? Bulimia nervosa is a disorder characterized by reoccurring episodes of purging. I'm fast. Okay, I said UNLIMBOTE. That is the other disorder. Apart from bulimia nervosa, the other ones are bulimia and anorexia. The other ones, they have very unsexy names. Correct, Chika, correct. That is the next disorder. That is what we need to differentiate the three. I'm waiting for the definition, Chika. Alphonse left class ever since. Is that so? Alphonse. Should I go to the next question? It seems like people are no more talking. All right, Victory. What is some of the risk factors for developing an eating disorder? What are the risk factors for developing an eating disorder? The other one is difficult. Okay. What are some of the risk factors for developing an eating disorder? Inherited. Correct, Gustav. It could be inherited because sometimes when your mother, you already have history of depression in the family, and the brothers or the mothers already suffered from bulimia nervosa or anorexia nervosa, there's a possibility that the next generation will have somebody that inherited that. I'm seeing people saying the next question. I'm not seeing people answering my question. What are infection? What type of infection will cause somebody to suffer from an eating disorder? Answer. If you give me such an answer, I will need you to go into details. You need to back your answer up. If not, I'll mark it wrong. Perfectionist. Correct, Victory. Perfectionist. People that are suffering to be perfect. The role models of fashion world. Those that are in fashion world will want to skip looking like my pen. So because of the fact that they want to look slim, they might get into one or two types of eating disorders. The women that are married or the men that are married to narcissists, narcissist husbands, narcissist spouses, they'll make you feel fat, they make you feel ugly, then they put it on you and then you are compelled to look the way they want you to do. Social influences, correct, Chika. Kim Kardashian, really the Kim Kardashian's things. Inherited, correct. Peer pressure, correct. Financial, what? Finance problem. How? Somebody that's having a lot of money and they want to keep eating, or somebody that is not having money and they decide to go on starving strike. They pray without ceasing. Yeah, that could be a point. When you give me such points, I'll need you to explain. All right, let's go to the next question. How are eating disorders treated? All right, since I get you. Lack of finances. How are eating disorder treated? How do we treat it? How do we manage that? I hope you are seeing me. I keep reducing my lightning because they indicate that my phone is hot. Stress. How can it be treated? I've gotten the risk factors. How can it be treated? 15 people in class and you still find it difficult to respond to me fast. You are the one that is delaying and then you are the one that will ask me to go to the next question. Nutritional therapy. Yes, Victory, the individual needs to go to have a nutritional, to have a dietitian go through their meals so that they can give them an appropriate meal plan, which will in case or furthermore help them to live a healthy and a balanced life. Desmond. Check the pot, babe. Dietary modification. Yes, the individual will need dietary modifications. After seeing...
It's ready.
It's ready.
Yes.
There's water inside.
No.
Add water. Dietary modification. After somebody has seen a dietitian, the dietitian or the nutritionist will give you a meal plan that will help you to maintain and sustain your weight. You could have carried water from the bucket. You don't necessarily need to open the tap. Medications. Yes, the use of medications. Brian said psychotherapy. That is a very important point. I usually say that until you have able to help the patient treat what is disturbing them in their head, you cannot make them maintain the meal plan that you are giving to them. So we need to start treating their psychology on reasons why they choose to go through hunger strike or choose to eat too much only to vomit it afterward. Medications can be used to treat the disease condition. If the individual is depressed, they should give that individual antidepressants. If there's another disease condition that causes them not to eat, then that should be looked into. Please, madam, what are you cooking? We are coming. Oh, I want to make corn chaff. I had already prepared rice, so we ate rice this evening. What is on the fire is corn chaff for tomorrow. Psychological counseling. Yes, psychological counseling is a very important aspect of this treatment. Fluid resuscitation in case of dehydration. Yes, fluid balance. We need to balance this individual because probably they have already taken a lot and a lot of food they surely lack a lot of minerals and water in the system, so they need to be rehydrated. Thank you very much. And then let's go to the next. What are some of the resources available for people with eating disorders? What are some of the resources that are available for people suffering from eating disorder? 10 people in class, please. I'm waiting for the answers. Somebody's just entering. Let's go, please. Are you getting me? All right, Gustav says yes, madam, we are getting you. So answer my question, alone. I said, what are some of the resources available for people with eating disorders? What are some of the resources available for people with eating disorders? Answer the question. Alphonse, you left the class already. Cynthia, come and give your answer, please. You both should stop stressing me this evening. Bernard. Resources. If I ask you to give me some of the resources that are needed for you to go to school, you ask me to come. You ask me the resources like what? Do we have, first of all, if you are telling me number one, availability of a health insurance, those are resources that are put in place for individuals to go for to have their health checked and have their medical bills covered. Number two, the presence of dietitians or nutritionists. Okay, you get it now. Okay, so let's go. We have vitamins. Somebody is still talking about treatment. Cynthia, we have graduated from treatment. Now we are looking at the resources. Offers education, correct. How many people offers education for individuals that are going? Groups. We have groups counseling. Group counseling centers, correct. Those are the resources I'm talking about. Do the people have this help? Are they going to be able to have groups, counseling groups for individuals that are suffering from eating disorders? Are they going to be, are there availability for dietitians in the country? Support groups, correct. Do they have individuals, do they have nurses like me and you who are ready to come online, who are ready to educate these people day in, day out, so that they might be able to live a good life, a balanced life, and understand where they are not getting themselves into depression, and know when they are going to, and know when they're about to get themselves hurt? Do we have that? Now you understand that these are some of the services that these people are able to render. These are some of the resources that we can use in order to be able to have a good life. We have nurses who don't even have Android phones and who are allergic to go online except to go on TikTok and be twerking their buttocks. And then you think that that is all about it. You should be the role models that other nurses will be looking up to. Nursing students should come online and they are able to see you there. They are able to read something that has to do with healthcare. We should be seeing beauties that are wrapped with brains. Or if you are going to be saying that you are handsome, let that handsomeness have some knowledge. Help somebody. Because I know that the healthcare setting is one of the aspects that individuals don't mostly patronize simply because you only go to the hospital when you're sick. But believe you me, there are many sick people out there. Counseling groups, yes. Academy for eating disorders, correct. By sensitizing victims on the different diseases or the different classes of food. That is true, Martida. Health education, we need individuals, we need nurses that are capable of defending the nursing career. Don't just go to the hospital and sit there and then take orders when you cannot even be able to dictate if what you are doing is correct or is wrong. We should have nurses that are saving lives. All right, let's go to the next question. I guess you got that. How can it be prevented? What way can we use to prevent any type of eating disorder? What are the ways in which we can use to prevent eating disorder? Class, Gustav, are you getting me? Somebody should text Alphonse that he should come to class. Proper hygiene. Yes, proper hygiene could be a method of preventing eating disorder. Remember, everything starts with you living a healthy life. They say cleanliness leads to godliness. And when you are closer to God, there is no way that you are going to have problems with food. Answer my question, Gustav. Setting a nutritional plan. Planning. Yes. Planning. You must be able to come out with a nutritional plan for yourself. I know that when you talk about planning or having a nutritional plan, somebody will be like, what do I mean? Were you not the same person who said that you were going to prepare rice tomorrow? Rice and stew? That is you planning your meals. You have planned it. Are you not the same person who is thinking of making corn chaff like myself this weekend so that it might sustain you for Saturday and Sunday? That is you making a meal plan. Self-limiting. Self-limiting, like, I don't understand this. Self-limiting. Madam, I'm in class. Of course, you're in class and you're not talking. How do you think that I'll know that you're in class? You're not answering my questions. Encourage self-esteem from young age. Yes. You need each and every day to tell the individuals, each and every day to tell your junior ones, to tell the youth, to tell each and everyone in the community that you are sufficient, that you are beautiful enough, that you are good enough, that you do not need a third party. You don't need anyone to still tell you that. No one should bring you down. You do not put to bed and then you start changing and you start having big stomach because you could not tie your stomach because you are focused on healing, and then somebody tells you that you are ugly. Tell them that even in your chubbiness, you are beautiful and you are fabulous, and there is nothing anyone can do about that. You have just been informed that your data is finished. Sorry. Mental health care mental health care for stress and low self-esteem. Yes, we can always able to get individuals in healthcare settings when they are about getting into self-destruction. Make sure that you are a sister's keeper. You are a brother's keeper. Instead of sitting around and creating enemies everywhere, try to share love so that just a day can change a lot. Madam Data Obiko, next question. All right, that being said, list some systems that are affected by this eating disorder. What is the time? Somebody should tell me the time. I cannot see it. 9:56. We are closing in. I have not gone through multiple choice questions. Digestive system 1. Yes, let's go. Victory. The first system that is affected by eating disorders, we have the digestive system. Let's go, please. I want you guys to know that because I am the host, I've bought data 2 times since we started this class. So don't bother complaining that your data is finished. Mine is breaking my nerves. Nervous system, correct. We already having 2 systems. Circulatory system, correct. Yes, list them, please. Promote positive body image. You are not with us, so we have already moved from where you're answering, Alphonse. Muscular, the muscular system, yes. Which system, please? I'm counting, be going. We are 9 in class. Please give me 9 systems. The immune system is weakened, highly compromised, and the individual becomes a hollow organ that's ready for any pathogen to feed on. Yes, you're correct. All right, with that so said, should we go ahead with the multiple choice questions or should we call off the class? Class, are you there? We are having 23 minutes, 52 seconds. Should we take it to 30 minutes before we stop? We have finished with structural and the essay questions. So as long as I know you are still online with me, we continue. But if you think that the class can end here, I don't have any problem. Yes, madam, go ahead. I deal with you. Immune system, madam. Okay. Bernard says he's in class. Junior Pride is in class. Endocrine system, correct. Urinary system, correct. Ahead. Now, I want you to know that when it comes to the eating disorders, all systems are affected. So you need to list as many systems as it comes into your mind. The multiple questions, madam, go ahead. All right. I'm searching for something, please. All right, let's start with the multiple choice questions. Which of the following is a rule of a registered dietitian? What is the rule of a registered dietitian? All right, I'm there. I've already asked question number 1. Which of the following is the rule of a registered dietitian? Alphonse, are you still in class? Bernard, Brian, Nathalie, Maranchika. Make meal plans correct. Brian, you are correct. Any other? Present, madam. Okay, Chika, please, you should answer the question. Brian says that making of meal plans, yes. Nutritional planning and counseling, correct? Yes, apart from meal plans, what else? Provide nutritional planning and counseling. I've heard that everybody is talking about meal plan. It's not just one function that a dietitian has. What are other functions that a dietitian has, please? Meal plan, nutritional counseling, dietary modification. Dietary modification is a meal plan as well now. Education, now you're talking. Bernard, educating the patient on how to follow their nutritional plan. I have accepted planning, I have accepted counseling. Now Bernard has said something new, which is nutritional plan. Let's go to the next question. Which of the following is a treatment of... Okay, I said in class that you guys should tell me the meaning of FODMAP, which is FODMAP. What does it mean? Follow up of the patient, correct. We already left that question. Let's go ahead. Which of the following is a treatment of FODMAP intolerance? What is FODMAP? Come again. I asked you people as an assignment to define or to go and see the full meaning of FODMAP. That is FODMAP. Because we had a lot of questions about FODMAP before we left the class. And I asked you guys to go and see about it. All right. So my question is, which of the following is a treatment of FODMAP intolerance? What is the treatment of FODMAP intolerance? I am asking on the treatment. What is the treatment? I asked you guys to go and study on it, and we are here present, and nobody did study on it. 1, 2, 3 questions that is on format. So I'm not going to ask any of those questions again. Which of the following is not a macronutrient? We have 1, carbohydrate, 2, proteins, 3, vitamins, and 4, minerals. I'll ask how you could not do the assignment. That is why you are not answering me. I told you last class you have 3 questions that is on format, and you should answer. You should read on it so that you understand, so that you can be able to answer the question. Right up to today, nobody read, and you know today is a revision class. If you did not read before a revision class, how are you expecting to make it out? Which of the following is not a macronutrient? Carbohydrate, proteins, vitamins, and minerals. Please, somebody should come online. You guys should be responding. If you are not responding, I'll believe that you're tired and I'll call off the class. My battery is low even. Yes, the answer is correct. Please, you guys will have to bear with me that there will be no lightning. Okay. I think that my lightning is low because I've sat on the opposite side of the chair. So let's just cope with what we have. Minerals, correct. Let's go to the next question. Which... The network is crazy. We've passed that point. I don't know why people keep giving the same answer. All right, everybody's out of class. Who just came in? I have one person is in class. Who is in class? Who is in class? The network is not the best. I need to know that you're getting me. We have 4 people in class. Who are they, please? I can only know who is in class if you write. If you don't write, I don't know who is in. Which vitamin is essential for the absorption of calcium? Between vitamins and minerals, which one are of a microprotein? Yeah, the network is poor. It's disturbing me to hear. Vitamin, somebody say vitamin D. Any other person has vitamin D? 2 persons? I asked Cynthia, which vitamin is essential for the absorption of calcium? Vitamin D, Brian, correct? So vitamin D is what is needed for the absorption of calcium. Which mineral is essential for the production of hemoglobin? Which mineral is essential for the production of hemoglobin? Alphonse, iron. Which mineral is essential for the production of hemoglobin? Correct. So I have 3 ions and that is the correct answer. Which of the following is a symptom of vitamin B12 deficiency? Which of the following is a symptom of vitamin B12 deficiency? What are the symptoms of vitamin B12 deficiency? I hear you guys. We are done with that. What are the symptoms of vitamin B12 deficiency? Yes, I work night. I just came in this morning, but I slept in the afternoon in preparation for this class. Is that I went to the market in the evening period, came back. I know, honey. Oh, God. You see, there are so many cupcakes in this class. But I'm more interested in you guys. Tomorrow is my off day, so I'm going to sleep from now to when God knows when. Confusion, numbness. Brian says the symptoms of vitamin B12 deficiency, we have confusion and numbness, which fatigue. Thank you, honey. Thank you, dear. I see you. Weakness. What when we have a lack of vitamin B12, what is the condition called? Let's get the condition first before we know what the answer is. The anemia that comes as a result of vitamin B12, what do they call it? Alphonse, come and answer this question. Pernicious anemia. Yes, I'm waiting for the response. Give me the responses, please. So when an individual is suffering from pernicious anemia, what are the symptoms? What are the symptoms that the person presents with? What is the cardinal symptom for that? What is the cardinal symptom for somebody suffering from pernicious anemia? You go and do that as an assignment. because you need to answer one of my questions. Which of the following, what are the risk factors for osteoporosis? Osteoporosis. What is osteoporosis? What is osteoporosis? Are we still in class? Weakened bones, correct? So what are the risk factors for somebody to have weakened bones? I've accepted. What are the risk factors for somebody? Lack of vitamin D and calcium. Accident. Lack of vitamin D and calcium, yes. Yes, let's get them. Let's get them. Lack of vitamin, correct. Accidents, correct. Because somebody can have a spinal cord injury and cannot walk any longer. Unable to walk. Unable to walk is not a risk factor. What is that thing that will cause that individual to be unable to walk? Infection, yes, there could be infection of the bone. Decrease bone density and strong osteoporosis. What do you mean? Decrease bone density. The rest, what do you mean? Infection, correct? I've answered. Low appetite, lost weight, dark skin. Are we still answering this?